thinking about almost 10 years in the financial services industry, sometimes I think back to, why am I really doing this? Why would I stay in the industry when it is completely super competitive? It's a hard industry to be in. But the thing that keeps me here is the clients. I really do have a passion for serving clients, getting to know them, their families, what's important to them. And it kind of reminded me of a story, based on early on in my career. I was in Jacksonville, Florida at the time, working for a big brand, and I had a situation that really goes to talk about my theme on a lot of things. And I do help a lot of people that have gone through a divorce, they've gone through death. Their forever has fallen apart. And one of the stories that I remember early on in my career is that I had a client. He passed away, and his wife was calling in to get all the accounts transferred over. She told me her name, and it just so happened she wasn't the beneficiary. And I told her that. I said, I would really love to help you, but you're not listed as the beneficiary. She's like, well, I don't know. This is just not possible. Who else could it be? Well, long story short, I had to send this up the totem pole to give her any information. And it turns out the beneficiary was actually his ex-wife. And they had been divorced over 10 years. So here's a little tip, make sure that you change your beneficiary if you're in a season of being in a new relationship, you're getting married and all of that. Make sure your ex-wife from 10 years ago is not still the beneficiary on your policy. Now, if you wanted to be, go ahead. But, most new wives want to be the main one on there. So I just thought about that story, and part of the reason why I do this is the story that I have with clients, and some of them, most of them are just fantastic stories. So you'll probably see a little bit more conversation about the stories that I've had with my clients as we kind of go forward. So look forward to sharing those with you.